California's Golden Parks is made possible by Toyota, who is committed to keeping the air clean at all our beautiful parks with its hybrid Synergy drive technology. In vehicles like the innovative Prius, Highlander Hybrid, and the Camry Hybrid, lower emissions and higher gas mileage help hybrid Synergy drive vehicles create a minimal impact on the environment. So take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy another one of California's Golden Parks.
Well, hello everybody, I'm Huell and here we are on this beautiful Sunday morning. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, the air is crisp and clear, all's right with the world. And we are standing here with Ranger Dave Leidick, who's going to be our guide today. And Dave, I guess the first thing you need to let everybody know is, where are we right now?
Well, Huell, I'd like to welcome you to the American River Parkway, and we're at the confluence of the American and Sacramento rivers, and this is the start of the American River Parkway.
The American River Parkway. Now, when I look off in the distance, I see the skyline of Sacramento. I see all of these boats. What are these boats doing here?
They're all out salmon fishing this morning, hoping they land a big salmon.
Salmon fishing?
Yes.
So there's a lot of fishing right here.
Yes, there is. This is a very popular spot.
All right, now it's a beautiful spot too. This is the American River.
Correct.
This is the Sacramento River.
Correct.
And it's the beginning of this American River Parkway, which is in itself a very special kind of a park, isn't it?
Yeah, the American River Parkway is referred to as the jewel of the Sacramento area. It's 30 miles long. There's 23 miles that's part of the county park system, 7 miles that's part of the state park system, and it includes bike trails, equestrian trails, picnic areas, boat launches, archery range, all kinds of things for people to do.
So there's a lot going on this parkway, which has kind of been acquired over the years in bits and pieces, hasn't it?
The County of Sacramento started acquiring it shortly after the department was formed in 1959, and then there was a Park Bond Act that the county taxpayers passed in 1972 that was responsible for a lot of the acquisition along the county section.
Well, you have acquired 30 miles, and my friends here in Sacramento say this is the jewel of Sacramento, and that's why we're here. We're here to spend the whole day. Unfortunately, we're not going to have time to catch any salmon, no. Although I'm sure as a ranger you can acquire some of this so we can have a cookout tonight, can't you?
I could probably make some phone calls.
Great. It's going to be a great adventure. We're going to spend the whole day here on the American River Parkway in Sacramento, which is definitely one of California's golden parks.
I love you, California, you're the greatest place of all. I love you in the winter, summer, spring, and in the fall. I love you.
Okay, our adventure begins. We are on the bike trail, and Dave, we just finished going under the overpass of the 5 freeway. So is this an urban park?
It's both an urban park and a natural park. Where we're starting here at Discovery Park is probably the most developed along the entire length of the American River Parkway, with picnic areas, archery range, boat launch. But as we continue up the trail, we're going to see a lot of natural areas.
Now, how long is this bike trail itself?
The bike trail goes for 30-plus miles all the way up to Bill's Point at Folsom Lake State Park.
And here are some of these picnic areas over here. Good morning. They're fixing their bike. I think they got a broken bike over here.
A repair along the way.
You got everything going on this trail, from jogging to biking. And where's the horse trail? Where's the equestrian trail?
The equestrian trail is across the picnic area from us, but at some places it parallels the bike trail not far away. Some places it's a little bit farther, but there is an equestrian trail goes the entire length as well.
Now this is a beautiful area out over here. It's a little early in the morning, but by afternoon this place will be full of picnickers, won't it?
Oh, it certainly will. I think all 4 of the picnic areas are reserved out today.
So this is a heavily used park as well. What are your attendance figures?
This park gets used by probably close to 500,000 people a year.
Really?
Yes.
And this is called
Discovery Park.
Discovery Park, how does that fit into the whole parkway picture?
Well, again, it is the most developed of all the section along the parkway. And probably part of that is because it's right close to the downtown area of Sacramento. Interstate 5 comes over it. There's 2 entrances into the park, so it makes it a real handy park to get in and out of.
And right over here, we're talking about, you know, a undeveloped area that looks almost like it would have looked years ago.
Exactly. This, I mean, a real nice riparian area between us and the river. The river's about 50 yards from us. Everybody's out enjoying themselves this morning.
As are we. I'm not wearing a helmet. I forgot to bring my helmet, but you're cutting me a little bit of slack. I do know that it's wise, especially for young people, to be wearing a helmet when they're on a bike, right?
Yeah, it is the law up to the age of 16. You have the option after that, but our most serious accidents out here usually involve people that don't have helmets, and so we really recommend that people wear bike helmets while they're out here riding.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Friendly bikers on the trail. Now this is interesting. Right off the bike path, we spotted something that you don't usually see in a park. We've got an archery range situation going here. May I talk with you for a minute, sir?
Sure.
I don't want to interfere with your work here, or your play, or whatever this is. What group is this?
This is the Sacramento Archery Club.
And do you come out here to Discovery Park, on the American River Parkway, on a regular basis?
Every 2 weeks.
How does this compare with other archery ranges?
It's one of the best in Northern California.
And it's a great setting too.
Exactly. We can shoot our 90 meters, 70 meters, 50 meters, 30 meters, just like we do in the Olympics.
And has this been here a long time?
Yes, it has.
So, and you've been here a long time.
Well, I feel like it, you know.
Because I have a feeling that once you get hooked on archery,
you don't quit.
Stay hooked on archery,
you
don't you?
You bet.
All right, can we watch it? Look at this. Can you show this to us?
Sure. Let's get
this is amazing. This is not your usual bow and arrow, is it?
This is what we call a target bow. It's made by Hoyt Archery.
Uh-huh.
And this is the Patriot, obviously, with the red, white, and blue. And they're a little bit expensive, but in order to shoot well, you've got to have the best equipment.
Wow.
So, and we do that.
All right, we're going to watch you do your thing, and this is the Sacramento Archery Club.
Correct.
Okay. Don't miss, you're on television.
Bullseye.
Right here on the side of the bike trail, we've run across another ranger just kind of standing out here under the trees. Do you stand out here a lot?
I do. I love it in the shade during the summer.
All right. Now, why are you standing here? What is over here?
Well, you know what? If we looked at this part of the Sacramento region with an aerial view, we'd see the American River, and that makes such an influence on the plant growth along the edges. That's the dominant feature of our region here. And what we're looking at is this, it's called riparian habitat.
Can we go back in here?
Yeah, you bet.
Birds.
You bet. Yeah, and it means it's the influence that water has on an otherwise dry climate. And you can see how impenetrable this is back in here. That's what makes it great habitat for birds and the other animals that live out here. You've got this layered look, these box elders above us, some cottonwoods in the background over there that are even taller, and you get all the different levels. Birds live at those different levels. And that kind of thing. Hawks.
Animals.
Yep, yeah, we have skunks, raccoons, gray fox, occasional mountain lion, not very often, and just over probably 200 to 300 species of birds at different times of the year.
We're really still basically in downtown Sacramento. We haven't come that far, and yet look at this. This is like we're in the forest.
It's lush in here. And this type of habitat, there's varying estimates on how much is left in the Sacramento Valley region, 4 to 6%. So it was somebody's planning was just excellent on this. It was a great idea. It's held up over the years. You mix the recreation. We're about 30 feet from the bike trail here. But the animals over in here that inhabit the place are probably not disturbed by that bike trail traffic. People are just zooming by. If they stop in the shade for a second, that's not gonna chase anything out of here. So it's just been a really good idea. I've just been really proud to be a part of it.
Oh, look at this. Come on, this is great. This is an amazing little, almost like a little trail back in here that literally takes us through the forest. This is great back here.
Probably a game trail of some kind.
What do you mean a game trail?
Well, I see a couple of quail running over there. The mule deer are extensive in this area.
Right off the bike trail.
Right off the bike trail. You know, it's always fun to see people that come down for the first time, and you guys have deer down here. And you're kind of, yeah, we do. First time out, huh?
Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing good.
You're out for a ride?
I am.
I have a feeling you're a regular around here.
I live in Calaveras County. But anytime we get down to Sacramento, I want to ride the bike path.
The American River Parkway.
You got it. It's one of the. I've been in Spokane. They got a great bike path up there, but none of them beat this one.
Well, I didn't mean to stop you on your heart rate's got to keep up.
I didn't know I was going to run into a celebrity.
Oh, nice to meet you. Come on over here, Steve, because we came down here because I spotted these blackberries over here. I wanted to come in here and pick some blackberries, but when you get over in here, what's beautiful is just looking at what are these trees over here?
Those are the Fremont cottonwood, and today's breeze is blowing those leaves around, and it's really pretty when it does that.
Wow, this whole area with the grasses and with the blackberries and the trees, look at this. This is just a beautiful, beautiful area.
It's a gorgeous section of the bike trail here.
Whose idea was it to put all this together and save all this for future generations to enjoy?
Well, one of the really big players was Bill Pond, the first county parks director, and he got a small budget and started negotiating with people for property, and knew he wanted a linear kind of trail for like a corridor for wildlife, and plus you know, recreation's probably the big thing that really saved the whole place.
And he literally did. I mean, over the years, this has literally been pieced together in small increments as budgets and acquisition would require.
Exactly. It was a battle to get some pieces of property, but some came pretty easy. A lot of landowners even, easements through people's property, and it's just, you know, it's just worked out so well.
Yeah, because I got to tell you, it wouldn't be a stretch in California these days to just look out here and envision about 5,000 condos.
Exactly.
Shooting up to the sky right here on the side of the river, right?
Exactly. We're safe here from that, you know.
And, yeah, this is here forever.
It's been an enduring idea.
Yeah, let's just take a look right out here at the cottonwoods and the grasses and the blackberries. They're here. They've been saved for future generations to enjoy. They're having a conversation out on the trail. What are you all talking about today?
Oh, we're talking about injuries.
Injuries? Who's injured?
I'm injured. Yeah, I just have a problem with that I can't run, so I'm walking and trying to get things straightened out.
Well, the important thing is you're out here.
That's true.
That's true. You couldn't pass it up, could you, when you woke up this morning and saw this?
Beautiful day. It's just how could you pass this by?
A conversation by the trail. What are you all talking about over here?
Resting.
Everything happens. Hey, how are you doing? Everything happens on the side of the trail. We have now stopped to see this body of water. And what is this all about, Steve?
This is a slough here, and you know, you get your habitat how you can here. It was probably dug out to form the levee behind us there, and it's turned into a really nice area for fish, other kinds of wildlife, lots of birds.
Are there turtles over there?
There's western pond turtles in here. It's a really good spot. The cottonwoods have a short lifespan, and
so these are dead cottonwoods.
Yeah, and cottonwoods.
You know what I like about this is that it isn't pristine. It isn't manicured. This is the real thing.
This is the real thing, yeah. And even though it's not manicured, it's beautiful. It catches your eye. It makes you want to look around in here. It actually does. It leads you out to stuff with those, with the trees, the branches in the middle of the slough and that kind of thing.
And all of this is just right on the side of the bike trail.
It's here.
I think you'd have trouble keeping your eye on the road. Because you got a lot of neat things on the side of the road.
That does become a problem sometimes. And I bet you we've had some minor collisions with bicyclists in that.
Right here. Okay, there is the American River. There are the cyclists going down the bike trail beside the American River. And Dave, we're on our bikes. We're not on the bike trail, but we are definitely part of the American River Parkway. Where are we right now? What is this all about?
We're on the levee, and the levee sort of forms a boundary for the parkway, but it also protects all the subdivision homes that are right behind us.
Because this is interesting. Right over here are the homes, and that's another interesting part of this parkway, is that for a large part of the parkway, it's surrounded by homes, by subdivision.
It's right in the middle of the Sacramento city and the other outlining cities around Sacramento.
So do people from the neighborhoods feel like this is their private backyard back here? I imagine this unloads a lot of people into the parkway, does it?
Oh, there's a lot of little streets that dead end that people get access into the parkway, and a lot of these people that live adjacent have gates and come right out of their backyards and hike in the parkway.
So a lot of these neighborhoods really take advantage of the parkway.
Oh, they love the parkway.
All right, and we're on a historic levee. This has been here for how many years?
Oh, they started
long time,
early 1900s.
All right, so we're going to continue down the levee beside the bikeway over there, which runs right beside the river. So this is, you got three different things going on here at one time.
Yeah, and this is a really nice stretch of the river. There's a lot of islands out here. You get out there in a kayak and you would think you're 1,000 miles away from any developed.
And what mile are we on right now?
We're
on
about
the parkway.
We're about mile 11.
Because I've lost total track of time and space being out here on this thing. You do that, don't you?
That can happen to you.
All right, let's head on off down the old historic levee, right up beside the bikeway over there, the bike path, and the American River. Okay, you never know what's going to happen here on the American River Parkway. We stopped to take a nice look at the American River flowing by here, and we looked over our shoulder and looked coming toward us. Horses. Lots of horses. What's the story here?
We are the American River Equestrian Volunteer Trail Patrol.
Wait a minute, that's a mouthful. What does that mean?
It is. It means that we're the eyes and the ears out here volunteering our time, 2 hours a month per person, to help the park department keep safe and sane residents out here.
Well, you have friendly horses.
Well, thank you.
And what are you looking at along the way? Are there other, well, there's a whole equestrian trail up and down this parkway, isn't it?
Yes, there it is. It goes from Discovery Park clear to Folsom Lake. There's about 23 miles.
So you could ride on horseback the old-fashioned way almost the whole length of the parkway.
We can go the whole length of the parkway, go from there and go on to Tahoe, so the trail continues on.
And how do the horse people get along with the cyclers and the joggers and the walkers and everything else that's going on around here?
That's one of the things we do, is make sure that everybody is using the parkway safely. If the bicycles are out of control, out of the trail, if the dogs are not on leash, that kind of thing. We just make sure that the people are doing what the rules and regulations of the parkway require them to do.
Yeah, but you're kind of a friendly enforcer of the law, right? You're not coming down hard. You're just here to just kind of patrol.
No, we suggest that maybe a dog should be on leash and inform the people what the fine would be were the ranger to keep catch them off leash.
But everybody's having a good time. There's good energy out here.
We have a wonderful time out here, and that's why we're in a whole group.
And the group has been together. Everybody been here for a long time? Everybody's happy, and
we're happy, and the group has been together since 1995, and we just enjoy the Parkway so much. We have such a wonderful area here in Sacramento to enjoy. So we enjoy it. We get double duty with our horses.
Well, this is what's not to love about this. This is absolutely beautiful, and you're going right up along the river a lot of the way, aren't you?
That is correct, and we don't have to pedal our way there. We let our horses do our exercising for us.
See, that was a snide comment about the cyclist. I knew there might be a little bit of competition between you all. All right, let's see you. Let's watch you going off into the sunset.
All right.
Here they go, the American River Parkway Trail Patrol.
That'll do it.
Nice to meet you all. They're out for a Sunday afternoon ride, and this is absolutely beautiful. Everybody's smiling. The horses are happy. And look over here where they're going. It's just beautiful going down the trail right beside the river. Doesn't get any prettier than this. Anne Marie, you've been with us all day today, and finally we stopped here in front of this place because this is where you get to explain your chapter of the American River Parkway story, and it is a very important chapter.
Yes, it is. I'm with the American River Parkway Foundation, and the foundation facilitates volunteer opportunities and stewardship on the parkway.
Now, what does that mean, volunteer opportunities?
Oh, well, volunteers have been involved in this parkway for 45 years. They had a vision, and they helped to create what's out here through volunteer work.
And what kind of volunteer work do you do?
Well, this parkway is about 5,000 acres, and it's a big garden. Lots of weeds to pull, trail maintenance to do, cleanup projects, tree planting, restoration, lots of things.
And where do these volunteers come from? Are these people who use the parkway and love it and want to kind of give something back?
Well, you know, Huell, this parkway is the crown jewel of all of Sacramento. Sacramento is very proud of this parkway. It doesn't matter if you're a child, an older person, Democrat or Republican. Everybody loves this parkway. And thousands of volunteers volunteer their time every year here on the parkway, and hundreds of thousands of hours.
And we're standing in front of what's going to be your new foundation headquarters, Volunteer Center.
So
this is where they're going to come to get signed up.
Well, more than that, you know, the Volunteer Center has been a dream of this community since at least 1983, when we realized we really need to organize our volunteer opportunities a little bit more because it was just getting so huge. The community has built this Volunteer Center. Almost everything has been donated, the money generated to build this Volunteer Center from our community, and we are gifting it back to the parkway.
Your message here with this Volunteer Center and all of these thousands of volunteers is that without a doubt, the citizens of Sacramento and the surrounding areas know and appreciate what they have here with this parkway.
You are absolutely right.
We are hiking through the riparian forest because Dave wanted to bring us on our last stop back to the river to see another chapter in the American River Parkway story. And there it is right out there, Dave. People are coming out here on rafts.
Yeah, this is another use of the parkway, and we get a lot of people out on the weekends, during the summer, on the weekdays as well. There's some days you can almost walk across the river on the rafts. There's so many of them out here.
So they're putting in, what, a couple of miles up, and they just float down the river?
It's about 5 miles up from here. They'll go down another mile or two and get out, and they're just out here enjoying the serene setting. There's not many rapids. It's not a whitewater type river. They're just enjoying themselves out here relaxing.
The river is very user-friendly, and that's what has struck me about this entire experience, whether it's the bike trails or the hiking trails or the equestrian trails. This is a very user-friendly park.
Yes, it is. And we get like upwards of 5 million users a year on the American River Parkway. So there's a lot of people using this.
This parkway, this park is working, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Well, we've seen that firsthand. Thank you very much. We got the Friends of the Parkway, the foundation right here representing all the volunteers and the docents. We've got the rangers here. We've had an absolutely wonderful day, and what strikes me right now is that we are on mile 15. So we have just come halfway through this amazing parkway.
We could spend another day on the next 15 miles.
And people do that on a regular basis. This wonderful parkway started back in 1960. It contains over 5,000 acres, 30 miles all the way from downtown Sacramento to Folsom Dam. This wonderful parkway that is the jewel in Sacramento's crown. And boy, if there ever was a title that was deserved, it's that one, because this is an absolutely beautiful place. Hello, how you doing? Everybody's having a good time out here. We've had a great time out here on the American River Parkway. Definitely one of California's golden parks. They're coming into shore on their raft. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Now, what's the deal? Do you all do this a lot, or is this?
We try to get out here every other weekend or so.
So what do? You put in down the river, and you got the whole family here, and you're just floating down the river.
Actually, it's our birthday today.
Well, happy birthday! What a wonderful way to spend our birthday.
Sure is.
You know, we have just spent the whole day up and down this parkway. This is an absolutely beautiful place.
Oh, yes. First time here?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's lovely.
Great. This is a wonderful place.
Take those rafts out here and go at it.
Yeah, I know. Well, we can't get in the raft, but we'll watch you all go down because the water is getting kind of swift right here. All right, get back in, and we're just going to watch you. What's your name?
Chai.
Chai, happy birthday. Head on down the river. Wow, there they go. Goodbye. Have fun. They're going down the rapids on this amazing Sunday afternoon. Bye. Well, hello everybody. I'm Huell Hauser, and I sure hope you enjoyed our visit to the spectacular American River Parkway in Sacramento. If you'd like to go on this adventure again or share it with family or friends, it's available on video cassette and on DVD. All you have to do is call 1-800-266-5727, and we'll be glad to send it to you right away.
California's Golden Parks is made possible by Toyota, who is committed to keeping the air clean at all our beautiful parks with its hybrid synergy drive technology. In vehicles like the innovative Prius, Highlander Hybrid, and the Camry Hybrid, lower emissions and higher gas mileage help hybrid synergy drive vehicles create a minimal impact on the environment. So take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy another one of California's golden parks.